My name is JD Ross. I went to Olin and graduated in 2011 with a BSBA in finance and computer science. I am the co-founder of Opendoor, a real estate tech platform, and as of 3 months ago, the founder of With Coverage, which is an insurance platform for consumer brands.
I got introduced to JD when he was just leaving WashU. He was a young entrepreneur, excited to build things, and I convinced him to come work with me at Adegas as our first head of product, and he did an amazing job. If I was gonna describe JD in 3 words, I'd say he's entrepreneurial, I'd say he's engaging, and I'd say he's clever.
My freshman summer, I had bought a step business called U-Trucking when I was 18. And our first summer, there was a flood at the storage facility where we stored our customers' goods. The storage facility claimed it was an act of God and therefore outside of the insurance policy. We were on the hook for, I believe, something on the order of like $75,000. By the skin of our teeth, we got through it as a business and ended up with actually the best year ever the next year. That was a combination of us working with professors to get advice, with the STEP program, administrators to help us figure out the best way to work forward, hundreds of hours of conversations with parents and students. When I think about experiential learning at Olin, that is the defining experience of my time there. My freshman year, joining the STEP program and buying U-Trucking, and everything that went well and horribly awry.
JD is somebody who's really bright. He attracts great people to work with him. He's somebody you enjoy catching up with and exploring new possibilities with, and he's someone who's really dynamic.
I'm in the business of starting businesses. As an entrepreneur, that's all I've ever done. To be in that world and to go against the incumbents, the nature of that job is to do things differently. Or else you're going to end up with the same exact results. Or in this case, actually worse results, because you're competing with people who have way more resources, who have refined playbooks, who are optimized 100 different ways. You have to have an insight about the world that is different than the people you're going up against. And that becomes, in some ways, the core value of the business. There's something that you see about the world that you believe is different than most people. And that value drives your playbooks, it drives your operating principles, it drives how you hire, promote, fire. Everything about your company comes from that core insight. And you have to own that and have that point of view and continue to maintain that all the way through when it no longer serves you. Olin prepared me to be a data-driven leader from the start. I think 2 of the required courses in business statistics taught by Professor Gordon Neer, they ended up being some of the most relevant coursework I've done for my career. At Opendoor, our job was to use statistics to accurately value homes from afar, understand the distribution of errors, understand the tail risk, know about things like adverse selection, basically everything you learn in finance and business courses at Olin became the core of what we did when we built this portfolio-based business at Opendoor. It's a massive honor to receive this award. I'd be crazy to say I'm anything but grateful. Olin kicked off what has become a very meaningful life for me as an entrepreneur and as a member of the kind of tech community. And I don't know if anything could have kind of set me up better for what has become a very blessed career, where I'm very integrated with who I am as a person because of those experiences.